I'm attorney Tim Summelroth with RSH Legal. Have you just been in a serious car accident? You may be wondering what you need to do next. You've heard that insurance companies will try to pay you less than you deserve or deny your claim altogether. It's true that insurance companies can be bullies. After you get into a serious crash, the insurance company may abuse the situation by trying to convince you to settle your claim quickly and cheaply. Here are a few ways that you can get your legal rights preserved and get the compensation that you deserve after a car crash in Iowa. Number one, seek medical attention for all car accident injuries. If you've been injured in a crash and you have any sort of ache or pain in the hours or days following, get medical attention as soon as you can. In order to get fair compensation for your injuries and your future medical needs, you need to treat for your injuries. Insurance companies and juries will not just take your word for it that you were injured in a crash. They will want to see evidence of the injuries that you've suffered and the pain you've endured. The pain and disability commonly cause depression. If you're experiencing any sort of mental health changes after your crash, it's just as important to seek professional help for those issues as it is for physical injuries. Insurance companies won't provide any compensation for these injuries unless your conditions are properly diagnosed and treated by a medical professional. Number two, accurately document and rate your pain for your doctor. When you meet with your doctor, make sure that you're accurately rating your pain. Having an accurate assessment of your pain levels is essential to show the insurance company that your injuries are real and that they require compensation. Telling your doctor your accurate pain levels will get that information into your medical records. Be sure to mention if you're having any difficulty with work because of your injuries. Problems at work that are caused by your injury may entitle you to compensation, but it must be noted in a record. Tell your medical provider about any limitations you're experiencing because of your injury. Number three, treat your auto accident injuries until you're healed. After you've met with a doctor and are provided a treatment plan, keep up with it. If you stop complying with treatment or discontinue your medication, the insurance company will use this as an excuse not to compensate you. Whether your treatment is medication, home exercise, follow-up visits, or anything else, make sure that you are satisfying every requirement and documenting every part of your treatment plan. You'll also need to keep any treatment-related items. When you can provide evidence of your treatment through empty medication bottles and treatment devices like walkers or braces, this means that you're more likely to be compensated in a settlement. Number four, take photos of the car crash. Taking photos is crucial to any Iowa car accident claim. Claims that with photos typically settle for more money than claims that only can rely on third-party reports or bills. Here are some of the things that you should get photo evidence of. Vehicle damage. Take pictures of your car after a crash from every angle. File those away with pictures of your car from before the crash so the insurance company can see the full extent of the damage. Injuries. Photograph any cuts, bruises, visible injuries, casts, medical devices, or treatment, as well as any quality of life changes. If your life has been affected by your injury, take photos of what has been affected and how. For example, if you've had to install a ramp in your home, or an electronic chairlift or railings or other means of assistance, take pictures of those changes as well. Next, take notes about everything you remember from the crash as soon as possible. You will have likely filled out an accident report with either law enforcement at the scene or with your insurance company, but make sure that you make notes on your own as well. Draw a diagram of the scene and the vehicles involved. Record the time of day, the weather, the road conditions, what you saw, and what you heard. Number 5, contact your car insurance company as soon as possible. Report the crash to your own auto insurance company. Your insurance company will tell you how to proceed and what forms or documents you'll need to support your claim. Make sure you follow their instructions and get them the information that they need to process your claim. If you don't call your insurance company right away, you may lose whatever protection your own auto insurance company is obligated to provide you. You will also need to get permission from your insurance company to have your vehicle repaired. They will likely have procedures in place on how to get your car fixed, and if you fail to work within these procedures, you'll likely have your claim for repair costs denied by your auto insurance company. If anyone was seriously injured or killed in a crash, you should talk to an attorney before having your vehicle repaired. Number 6, did you lose your job because of your injuries? Sometimes injuries resulting from a car accident can leave you without the ability to perform your job like you once could. Whether that means you can no longer sit for long periods of time, lift heavy objects, or operate machinery, crash injuries can make work much more difficult or even impossible. If you do lose your job because of your injuries, you have to make sure that you document it. Print copies of all communication between your employer and yourself. Make sure that your employer spells out why you lost your job so you can use that as evidence in your claim. Then document your job search. You have the responsibility to look for work after your injury as soon as you're able. By documenting your job search and proactively making efforts to find a job, it may be easier to prove that you should be entitled to compensation. Number 7, stay off of social media until your personal injury claim is resolved. One of the quickest ways to sink your case is by posting on your social media accounts after a crash. The other side's insurance company will typically gain access to those posts and use that information to discredit you. We advise our clients to stay completely off of social media until their case is over. If you are out with family or friends, ask them not to tag you in any photographs or not to take any photos of you. Social media posts can be a gold mine for insurance companies that are looking to wiggle out of paying a claim. Don't give them a chance to take you down as well. Number 8, pay your medical bills. Just because you filed an insurance claim or hired an attorney does not mean that you don't have to pay medical bills. If you refuse to pay your bills, you'll be turned over to bill collectors who won't understand that you will not get a settlement payment until your treatment is over. If you have health insurance, submit all of your accident-related bills to your personal health insurance company first. If not, pay all the medical bills that you can. If the insurance company pays you a fair settlement, you and your health insurance company will have the opportunity to be paid back. If you can't afford to pay your medical bills right away, we recommend that you personally call your medical providers and work out a payment plan until your case is finished. Number 9, avoid contact with the other driver's insurance company. It's typically not in your best interest to speak to anyone from the other driver's insurance company. Claims representatives are trained to take recorded statements that will be later used against you. If one of those representatives calls you, ask that they communicate with you only in writing, but do not sign any paperwork from an insurance company other than your own. If you have questions about any documents that insurance companies are asking you to sign, consult with an attorney. Never accept a settlement offer before talking to an attorney about the fair value of your claim. Number 10, consult with an experienced Iowa car accident lawyer. Before accepting any settlement offer, most attorneys will offer a free case evaluation. During this initial consultation, you will get free advice from an experienced attorney about your claim. At RSH Legal, we fight every day against insurance company bullies and work to help injured Iowans get the compensation they deserve. To schedule a free case evaluation from one of our accident attorneys, call 1-800-433-0283 today.